Gunter, hey, I thought I'd take you up on your request to bring you out on a trail. You can see the Sedona mountains behind me, looking absolutely fantastic. And I'm gonna clip together a little video for you so that you feel included on the adventure. Let's see what our options are. Kebab to parking. It's difficult to read, but it says Yavapai. Forget about reading it. Look at that in the background. That is the courthouse that we're looking at. That's what it's called. And then I believe that's called Bell Rock. And I haven't walked here before. I need to work out where we're going. And I think that I've decided to take the Yavapai Vista Trail. We'll try that. And we're here and I'm gonna go around that way. Let's see. The land feels very quiet. The temperature is perfectly comfortable. It's not yet in that summer season where it will bake. But I want to just look at that view. This is an extraordinary gift of nature. I think that these are a kind of an aloe. Some of them are aloes. I just feel like I'm talking to a grandfather, and by that I mean the rock. not you, but this rock that my toes get to stand on. That really feels like a beautiful beautiful being. My heart is truly flooding with the majesty of this. So glad you get to join me in some way. Look at these guys. Now this is part of the juniper family of tree. This is where it smells a little bit like gin. This is the plant that we get our gin flavoring from, and they're all over Sedona. Different ones, different types of berries. Some of the berries you can eat. This one not so much. But a beautiful smell. These guys I haven't seen before. Must be a different part of the same. I don't know if it's male and female, or fruit and flower, or. And I was learning that this bark, which just strips, that strips right down easily. It's very absorbent, and it's used in diapers, nappies, you call them, for babies, by historically by the indigenous tribes who lived off the land and knew better how to use plants than we know now. Seems that we ended up walking the Slim Shady Trail, and here's a Highline Trail which looks like it might go up. Caution, extreme difficulty, experts only. Doesn't really tell you how long it'll be. That's my sort of adventure. Let's go see where it takes us. Wow, little switchbacks. Seems that this trail goes up that hill. So, huffing and puffing a little. I think it's this one. Which way? Wow. Look at this dead tree, isn't it? It just sort of stands out in the landscape as a beacon for something. Whew. Look at that. Little creek. Ooh, slippery. Look at that little creek. Obviously comes down over that beautiful big boulder, heads down. I just love getting that red dirt. It's not quite clay, but more like sand. Look at that. Here it's all sandstone. All these layers that were put down. Actually, a lot of it underwater. That they were layered after layered put down underwater, and then the oceans receded, and this is the majesty that we're left with. See, look at that big bulbing, obviously harder, sticking out, and then different stripes, colors coming through, and I believe it's an oxidation, a form of rusting that causes the redness to come into the rocks. so many different things that just open up, like this creek. I can't imagine what happens when there's a lot of rain. Looking straight down at the bell. Somebody's faster than us. You want to say hello to Gunter? He's in his apartment, he can't come out. There we go. It's like it's turned us back towards this unbelievable view. This is just behind me and above me, this grandfather of a rock. Wow. Now we talk a lot about the vortexes in Sedona, and one of the ways that you measure what's happening with the energy is to look at the twist in the trunks of the trees, because they follow the energy. So that big one in the middle's got a beautiful arcing twist. So that's where my car is parked. Give you some idea of what we just did. We walked in and through this and came up. So I just looked at the trail map and it's given me some choices to keep going, which will take more time than I have today. My preference is to climb up a little bit and see if I can find a rock to sit on and relax. Let's try. That's the first bicycle I've seen today. I'm probably breaking a rule, because there isn't a path here. Okay. Whew. Now, this is what I've been looking for and wanting. You see that? That's like a wise old man sitting there. He's been waiting for all of time. Yeah. Ah. This is your view, Gunter. Isn't that great? Now, you spoke a lot about breathing, and in a place like this, that is really my favorite thing to do. And so I'm just going to hang out on this rock. I'm going to imagine myself sinking inwards, and I'm going to drop and allow the cares of the day to slide away. Please join me. Ah. So I'm going to head back down the trail, and I think I'll leave you with this extraordinary view. Also wanted to leave you with gratitude. I want to say, Gunter, that I really appreciate you being in my life. I really feel a privilege to know you. You're a wonderful man. I love your sense of humor. I love your lightness. I love your sincerity. I love your wisdom. And you inspire me. And I don't think I've said that directly to you before, so I wanted to share it. It feels important to share in these times what is true, and to say that I am deeply grateful. I love that you came on this walk with me, and that you got to be part of this view today. It gave me a good reason for initiating my creativity and for coming out for this beautiful walk. Very happy to do this as often as you'd like, and I'm thinking of you, sending love, wishes. Be here now, be here now, be here now.